Hi there, my name is Dawn Bates, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty, located out of the Franklin, Tennessee office. And I am reaching out to you today because I noticed that your home was recently taken off the MLS, whether it expired or was withdrawn. I just want to see if there's anything I can offer to you in order to help you get your home sold that your previous realtor was unable to successfully do in order to follow through with it. I do come to the table with a very aggressive, strategic, and innovative marketing plan. I am a CEO of a team, Dawn Bates and Associates. I have 4 assistants. Along with my assistants and myself, we make over 1,800 phone calls a week. Through software technology that I purchase. It has the most updated information when it comes to cell phones to every family member in the home, in addition to landlines and email addresses. And as I'm reaching out to you today, I would also reach out to the previous sellers who also had their homes listed because I already know they have a strong interest in moving on and finding another home to purchase. So that's what I have to bring to the table to you. The way that I work is I aim to get your home sold within 10 days. I'd like to request a 30-day contract with no obligations. What that happens to mean is that I will meet with you, like to go over 15 minutes to see if our personalities match. If you have any questions for me, I kind of sit down, show you what I do very briefly, and then I schedule the photographer to come out, a couple of staging ideas, in order to get your home very presentable. Make sure it's immaculate because that's the buyer's first impression is how clean is the home. Whether I give you tips, whether the carpet needs to be shampooed, paint, needs to be different in certain rooms because you don't want candy apple red up in the kids' bedroom. And we like to go with neutral colors. And also, my goal, it's just very aggressive. Like, for example, one of my previous clients in Murfreesboro, their house was previously listed with another agent for $218,000. After 37 days of tons of showings, but no legal binding contracts or no offers being brought to the table, they ended up dropping their list price down to $207,000. Because of the discouragement and no activity on the home, like no serious buyers, after the 38th day, the seller ended up canceling the contract with his realtor. I ended up calling him that same day that the contract was canceled, kind of like I'm reaching out to you. And I said, do you mind if I just take a couple of minutes of your time and kind of go over what I have to offer to get the home sold? So I met with them 15 minutes. We had a contract signed. What I do is get the photographer out there by Thursday, put it live on the MLS on Friday because that's when most of the social media people, like you have 96% of the population is looking at social media. And when your home goes on the MLS, like on a Friday, that's 30,000 different websites and social media sites that your home is being branded to for marketing purposes. So your home is listed as a new listing. It's fresh, it's new, it's clean. It's like, wow, it definitely has that wow factor. So Friday, people are looking at it online. I like to host an open house that first Saturday and Sunday it's listed at least. And typically by Monday morning, Tuesday morning, I have a legal binding contract. The 223 one that I listed in Murfreesboro, we had a legal binding contract. It was on the MLS Friday, open house Saturday and Sunday. Monday morning, we had a legal binding contract for $223,900, which was the full list price. And the buyer paid for their own closing costs. So the seller was not required to pay for any of the closing costs. Between myself and my assistants, we're constantly communicating, looking for new ideas. We're always on the go. I'm just a go-getter. And I have a transaction coordinator that deals with all the paperwork. So after we get a legal binding contract, Nicole handles the rest of the paperwork and goes all the way to it with the closing table. So it's very efficient. It's a very smooth transaction. Everybody on my team is very extensively skilled in each area that they work. And we have extensive training on top of it. Just to kind of give you a background, I have a bachelor's in science degree from Augsburg College in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was a computer programmer for 5 years because I couldn't sit still behind a desk. I ended up going into the construction field, worked highway heavy journeyman labor within the union up in Minneapolis, Minnesota for 7 years with Schaefer Contracting. Following that, I joined Mortensen Construction, which is a commercial construction company where I did a lot of the demolition, expansion, and additions, like on hospital stadiums and that kind of thing. Orchestra Hall was another big one. We also worked at the U of M up there on the college campuses. And I've been licensed in real estate since 2006. I've been in Nashville, Tennessee for 3 years now. And yeah, I just want to do what's best for you. And honestly, the market that we have today, with as dominant as it is when it comes to sellers, I mean, it's totally a seller's market. Since last October, the Nashville market has increased by 13% when it comes to, housing market values increasing. It's been over 13%. I mean, that's a huge, huge jump just in less than 6 months. So if you're interested in getting your home sold, I'd love to schedule a time to meet with you. I work Monday through Friday, typically 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 12-hour days, and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then Sundays 12 to 7. So please feel free to give me a shout. My cell phone number, feel free to call, text, whatever, 615-589-1457. Or my email address is Dawn Bates, D-A-W-N, B as in boy, A-T-E-S, @kw.com. I can also be reached that way. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.